Hello, we are group number 33. We have chosen project number 2, which is benchmarking ML on CPU. Our group members are Santosh, Kisle, and Ishwaran. So the tools that we use for this project are Android Studio 2.3.3, which has the emulator installed Nexus 5 with API 22, and the servers that we use is a Fox server which has Apache installed in it, and we ran PHP scripts on the server side. Now to talk about the architecture, we are partitioning the data into two sets, which is a training and test set. We're training the model on the server using the upload service module, and we are passing the parameters from the mobile to the server, and the training happens on the server, and then we're downloading the model which is trained on the server to the mobile, and then we are testing the model on the mobile. The parameters that are displayed on the mobile, which are the outputs, are the time consumed for testing the model, the percentage of the training data, and the true positive, true negative, false positive, false negative rates, HTER, the execution time taken for the training, and the root mean square error. Now to go through the application. So this is the first screen where you can choose the percentage of the data used for training and testing. So I am choosing 35%. The classifier, I'm going with the SVM. There are 4 classifiers. Uh, so the fourth classifier, which was not mentioned in the project report, we are going ahead with the Bayesian network classifier. So I'll go with SVM classifier first. So once the next button is pressed, the data is partitioned into the percentage set in the first screen, and then stored in the external directory of the SD card. So I'm gonna enter the parameters for the SVM model, and the kernel, I'm going ahead with the polykernel. So if no parameters are set, the default values are entered. So once the train button is pressed, so the model, the commands, so the parameters entered are saved in a command file, and the command file is sent to the server along with the training set. So the model is generated in the server, but once after pressing the test button, the model is downloaded and it's tested with the testing data generated before, and the results are displayed as shown here. So we also have a capability of saving these outputs in a log file, which I'm going to show in the last. So I'm going to choose another classifier. See, I'm changing the percentage, entering some values for random forest. So the results are shown here, as seen for RF classifier. I'm gonna train. You can see the results for Bayesian networks. The last one is MLP classifier. The learning rate is 0.2. Number of epochs 100. 50%. Seed is 1. I'm going to test it now, and the results are shown. So we also can see the entire results in the log file. So after clicking the log file, it takes us to the log screen where the entire txt file is shown. So these are the testings which have been done. And you can see the last 4 testings that have been done here. And that's it. Thank you.